Hello, everyone. Welcome to Work in Progress Wednesday. Today I will be working on one of the prompts from my creativity challenge. It is making lots of dots. It is pointillism, and I'll be doing a lantern. I don't know if you can see my little sketch. I will be doing that, and if I have more time, I will be working on my raven as well, and maybe a couple of gesture drawings. So we'll have to see how much time I have. I can only be here for 30 minutes today because my daughter has a birthday on Friday, and the house has to be cleaned before then. So I need to get to bed on time so I have the energy to clean tomorrow. I hope you'll enjoy watching this. If you're watching the replay, thanks for watching that too. And I want you to know that although I do take questions during these Work in Progress Wednesdays, I will not take questions on just about anything. I would prefer those questions to be centered on creativity and art. I'm just going to get started since I have to get this finished tonight because I'm sharing it in the Creative Explorers group. Let's see if I'm able to show you what I'm doing. There. I'm doing the points today with just a regular universal permanent marker. So nothing fancy. Just going to start by doing the outline of the lantern. The lantern actually comes from a photo that I took in Trondheim. Oh, I think it was 2007. So I've had this photo for a while. I'm not trying to make this perfect because that's not the point of the exercise. The point of the exercise is to get a feel for shading with dots. If you're hearing any noises, it's probably my dog. He has a tendency to get a little bit energetic when I'm talking online. What are you drawing? I'm drawing a street light, and I'm going to use pointillism to shade it in. There. Now we can start. I'm going to just use a few dots where there's a light area and then increase the density of dots when I get to the midtones and the darks. This is actually a pretty new technique to me. I am not at all used to shading with dots, but I think it's fun to try new things. So that's why I'm doing it. Thank you. Glad you like it. I'm not a very patient person. That's why I'm working so fast, because I really want to get this done so I can see the result. I don't like waiting for the results. So pointillism is probably not the best technique for me, but I wanted to try it. They couldn't explain this technique in the past, but in these days we know what pixels are and we know how the eye reacts to pixels. So we have a better understanding of how this works. I hope this doesn't mess up my pen. Wouldn't be very fun. I've been drawing for many years. I haven't gone to school or anything for it. I've just liked drawing. Can't share files on Blab, but otherwise I'd show you some of my drawings. You can find them on lindarsen.net/artwork if you want to see them. This was just a rough sketch. It wasn't meant to be realistic, so I wasn't trying to make it look perfect. I might actually have time to work on my raven. Want to see the raven? This is what it looks like now. That's just the background painting. I have to add the details later. Quite meticulous about my birds. So it needs a lot more detail before I'm happy with it. Right now I'm working on a pointillism of a lantern. So that's what I'm drawing today. It is part of the challenge for my challenge participants, and I want to show them that I'm following along with the prompts myself. I'm not just telling them what to do. Something like that. So that's the finished lantern. Lots of dots. I'm going to see if I can get some work done on this raven in the last 10 minutes. The one with the lantern was done with a regular marker. The raven is in acrylics. My hobbies, well, I create in lots of different ways. My business is creative coaching, art, and divination. So I get to create all day if I want to, except when I have to do housework. I have some edges to fix on this bird. I'm fortunate enough to live where we can see ravens quite often. I live in the mountains of Norway, so we get to see them. So I've touched up the edge around the beak, and I'm going to go over it with a lighter color. The risk of having a dog is getting dog hair in your paint. He's over there snoring. A little bit too green. I'm gonna need some red. Nice watching you. See you again. Yeah, have a good day. Thanks for watching. The white I have isn't, it doesn't have enough pigment, so I end up using quite a bit of it. I think that's about it. That's about the same color. Compare it. Yeah. Well, this always dries darker. It may seem a bit light now, but it will get darker. Thanks, Benjamin. Yeah, I was drawing. I made this. Let's see, I'm going to check that you can see it. I made this earlier. And now I'm working on a raven. So I'm going to get out of here pretty soon because I have to get to bed on time tonight since my daughter has a birthday party on Friday and I have to clean the house before then, which is not something I particularly enjoy, but it needs doing. Do you like trees? Yeah, I like trees. I have about 21 trees on my property, so it would be strange if I didn't like trees. Just working on the beak here to make it look more like a beak and less like a triangle. There. So those are my highlights. Done. And that is my work in progress Wednesday done too. Those are the highlights of my raven. And this is the pointillism drawing I did earlier. So thanks for watching. I will be back next week with another work in progress Wednesday. And before that, I will be back with my Friday happy hour, which is on Fridays, of course. So thanks for watching and bye-bye.